Hello there. We've seen some very high temperatures across much of North America, including eastern Canada and across the Pacific Northwest as well. It's turning cooler for the east of Canada down towards New England as low pressure moves in here. It's going to turn quite windy and quite wet as well. So heavy showers clearing the Great Lakes, but affecting much of the eastern seaboard. It's looking drier generally as we head our way through the Central Plains, across the Rockies as well, but there's some heavier rain just crossing parts of Alberta at the moment. So let's start off with the forecast across Alaska into British Columbia as well. The weather mostly dry and settled across this region, but as you head further inland, there's that rain that's crossing Alberta towards Saskatchewan as well. Further south, it's still hot. Temperatures above average here, but not as hot as it has been as we head down towards the desert southwest into the Four Corners region, where there'll just be a few isolated showers cropping up through the course of the day. Things do turn a little bit cooler as we move through the next couple of days. A drop in temperature for Calgary and for Seattle as well. Not quite as hot as it has been for the likes of Las Vegas too. Meanwhile, there are those heavy and thundery downpours that will push towards Montreal, clearing away from Toronto. Later in the day, some of them heading towards Washington, D.C. And it's going to be particularly wet a little bit further south down towards the Carolinas into Georgia as well. It's been quite wet here over recent days, so we could well see some localised flooding problems. And things will continue to be unsettled, in fact, with more showers for the next few days. Hello. Tropical storm Erin in the Atlantic may well strengthen to a major hurricane, moving close to the Lesser Antilles during the weekend. But we'll look at Central America in just a minute. We'll start further south into South America, and the bulk of the showers will be across the far north of the continent. Quite a lot of dry, settled weather further south, actually. It's been pretty cold for the time of year across parts of Paraguay into southern Brazil and the far north of Argentina, but temperatures are going to be moderating, warming up a little bit here over the next few days. But there's the heaviest of the downpours for parts of Ecuador, Colombia as well. Drier further south into central and southern parts of Brazil, and those temperatures not as chilly as they have been in the far south of Brazil, Paraguay too. A lot of settled weather down towards Patagonia, higher pressure in charge here compared to what we often see across the region. So Bogota looks pretty wet and unsettled over the next 5 days or so. For Sao Paulo, things cooling down a little bit, and we'll see some mist or some drizzly rain at times. On to Mexico, where there'll be a few heavy showers here, particularly so as we head across the Yucatan Peninsula. A little bit drier for the here and now as we move across Cuba and towards much of the Caribbean, but just waiting in the wings out in the Atlantic. That developing hurricane looks like it'll move to the north of most of the islands, but could bring some big waves and some strong winds, but probably not until the end of the week and into the weekend, something we are keeping a close eye on. Havana looks dry for the next few days, a return to showers from Friday.